But let me tell you something.
So,
Like, new research shows that vape does more damage than cigarettes.
yeah. This is like 60 packs of cigarettes. I heard. Like
So
this one vape is like the equivalent of 60 fucking packs, like 720 cigarettes. So like after this thing, I'm actually done with Nick because like it's weird though because the residue from vapes, right, in your lungs,
yeah.
it's just like this clear liquid, right, and it doesn't really go away. But with cigarettes, right, that tar shit, your lungs after 7 years of cell regeneration, right, this is basic bio,
Yes, yeah.
okay, 7 to 12 years of cell regeneration, your lungs are pretty much good as new as long as you weren't like 50 and smoking that much. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, if you're old, that's different. But I'm talking if you're under 40. I don't know. So I think cigarettes might actually be the better alternative here, just because
Safer.
they actually fucking get out of your lungs at one point. You know, I mean, maybe they're easier to be addicted to. I get a way bigger buzz from cigarettes personally.
Yeah, you know
I get
what?
this
Like I'm
like
thinking about quitting cigarettes as well, but you cannot do that easily. So there's just like pills for
it's
that
harder,
that
yeah.
you can start taking them, and after a while, I think your craving for cigarettes will just go away.
Yeah. Yeah. My dad quit cigarettes like a year ago, which is good on him, but um
How did he do it?
what was
Like
weird he okay, so he went through the whole thing. Like he got vapes, he tried switching on to vapes, and then he tried fucking nicotine
that
patches and
doesn't work.
all
Vape
that
is
all that shit. And like eventually I think it just came down to like my mom quit cigarettes and like they're divorced and I think it became like a mental thing for him. Like she can't quit them and I can't, you know what I mean?
yes.
So like he just like had this extra added like incentive. I'm not sure actually, but he did it, good on him.
Awesome. I mean, that's not an easy
For
thing to
me,
pull off, you know?
no, that's like one of the hardest ones to get off. So,
Really.
um, but
Um,
like with weed, like the only reason I was like, I guess at one point slightly addicted, is because I like the rolling process and I like the smoking process and I liked like the whole like process of it, kind of like vinyl records. Like you like the whole setup of the music and you like
yeah.
doing everything to get it running. It's like that kind of, and I just enjoyed the whole like I don't know, you know what I mean? Just like the process of
Yeah.
smoking something.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
addicted to that more than the weed.
Exactly. It's just like basically the feeling you get out of putting something on your lips and the smoke that actually comes out.
Like you're just a dragon now, and you're
Yeah.
a human being. You know what I mean? Like it's pretty fucking sick.
Yeah, I mean, this is genius thinking. Whoever came up with this first, I mean, they knew what they were doing. Like,
Well, you can do tricks and shit. What is happening? Like, what am I doing with myself right now?
yeah, that doesn't make sense really when you think
That's
about it
some really weird
logically.
shit.
By the way,
Yeah.
dude, I'm an English teacher in my country. I'm from Iran. I don't know if you know where that is.
Yeah, I do actually. It's cool as fuck.
Oh, I appreciate it. So there's this thing I do. I interview people. I ask them questions about the language that is used in everyday communication. I want to see how different it is from the books that actually teach English. You know, they claim that they're teaching
Yeah.
English. So can I ask you a couple of questions and you tell me if these phrases are commonly used or not?
Go for it, dude. Yeah.
So some people say if you are very happy, like super happy, you can say you are on cloud nine. Is it commonly used? I'm on cloud nine. Do you hear this? What happened?
I'm sorry, dude. If I just walked up to my boy and I'm like, yo, I'm on cloud nine right now, he'd be like, what the fuck did you smoke? Like,
Yeah.
there's nobody uses
So the
cloud
implication
nine
is
yet.
that you're probably high on something if you say I'm on cloud nine.
Yeah, like like they're gonna think you're fucking smoking something at this
Exactly.
point.
You know, like this is what
Like
actually
maybe,
ruins communication. If you're not familiar with what to use, what to say,
yeah,
you're gonna find yourself in a very, very awkward situation.
yeah. They're like, what do you mean cloud nine, dude? Like, which cloud are you on right now? I'm trying to get there. Like,
Yeah. Well, what would you say if you're like super happy?
um, I'm feeling good as fuck right now. Like, I don't know. Like, I'll just tell my boy, I'm feeling great as hell right now. Like, I'm just
Right.
feeling like a good ass mood. I'm
Right.
just gonna tell him.
Cool.
Type.
And what about this one? Like, if I'm really tired, would I say I'm beat or I just say I'm very tired?
No, sometimes I will say I'm beat. Like,
So that's that
Like,
could be
it's
commonly used.
It's not that common. It's not as common as just saying I'm fucking tired. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Americans, I feel like we're really blunt now. Like something happened, and like we just say exactly how we feel. Like I'm fucking tired as shit. I worked a 9-hour shift. My fucking feet hurt. Like,
Yeah.
and I mean, you know, our language is kind of, you
I
know, when you
like
look
it.
at like, you know,
I really
French
like.
or I like English, but you look at like French and all these other languages, and like it's just probably the most unartistic language. I don't know how to explain it. It's just the most like default, I guess,
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah.
non-creative. I guess like there's a lot of more constricting rules that apply than other languages.
Yeah.
And there's like Chinese, like you'll have 4 different consonnations, right, of like one word. Like ma can be pronounced in like 4 different ways, and they can mean entirely different things.
Right.
So, you know,
At the
that's
same time,
the
everybody's
difficult.
trying to learn this language, English.
Yeah. Everybody around the world. It's very interesting. It makes
Right.
you glad to have actually, you know, have this language, the one everybody's trying to get to. But you
Exactly.
know, also you got to learn like other languages out of you know using your own brain for fucking anything. You know, you got to learn a language in your life.
That's
It's
right.
like it's a good brain connection
Right.
exercise.
Opens new windows, like basically opens new
Yeah,
doors to different cultures, different ideologies, and different ways of thinking. So that totally
yeah.
makes sense. Now I'm gonna go for a couple of more if you are down, and that would be it.
Go
So the
for it.
next
Fuck it.
one is I'm burning the midnight oil when somebody says I'm trying to stay up late and do something. Is this common to be burning the midnight oil?
It is not. It is very uncommon to ever burn midnight oil. I've never heard that in my life, and I have lived in America since I was born.
Oh my god, like IELTS teachers, IELTS is an exam that you have to take if you're a foreigner, you want to go to an English speaking country. Like they feed students these things, you know, like you got to say this if you want to get good grades and good score on your exam. And
You might want to
interestingly,
like.
yeah, you ask someone who's living in the community and they tell you that they've never heard that. Um, so the next one is let the cat out of the bag or spill the secret. Which one? Spill the secret or let the cat out of the bag?
We won't do any of those anymore. Now it's like spill the beans. You know what I'm saying? Spill the beans, my boy. Like,
Yeah, spill the beans. Spill the beans. That's
yeah,
the
the
common way of
beans.
saying it. Good.
Yeah.